My name's T. Thompson. I'm 24 years old, and today's date is the 17th, 7th, July 20th. And and I live in Philadelphia. We're in Philadelphia. And to part. Oh, we work for the we work with the vocational program at Melmark, actually. At Melmark.
My name is Alan Arici. I am 31 years old. Today is July 20th, 2010. We're currently at the PCHC office in Philadelphia, and my relationship to T is that I'm the director of the vocational program, and T and I have been working at the vocational program together. All right. So T.
Yes.
Just want to talk to you. We'll talk a little bit about your family, and then we'll talk about a little bit about the things that you do every day, and some more some personal information about you. I understand. So you have a nickname. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your nickname and how you got that nickname?
I got that nickname from my dad. Also my family too.
So what is your nickname?
William Tolliver Thompson.
So your full name is William Tolliver Thompson, and everyone calls you
T.
T.
Yes.
So that's your dad's That's your dad's nickname too.
Yes.
So we got Big T and Little T, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your family? So who's in your family?
Carrie, Sarah, and Tolly.
And who are they?
They're my three sisters.
Okay.
And I've got my mom and dad.
Okay.
And also I have Fernando and Ro is my brother-in-laws. And then I got two nieces and two nephews.
So the Thompson family's getting bigger lately, huh?
Yes, they have. They've gotten big, and they're growing.
How do you feel about your family growing and all these new additions and all these new nieces and nephews? How do you feel about all that?
I feel pretty good about that.
Pretty exciting, huh?
Yes.
So can you tell me a little bit about your relationship with your parents as you were growing up?
I was with my dad I was with my mom and dad and it was pretty hard to grow up because I had challenging behaviors and stuff.
Okay. So how do you think that made it hard on your family?
Because they couldn't handle it. I guess they couldn't handle it.
Okay.
They were getting old and stuff.
Right. But how lately as you got older and you learned a lot of things that really helped you to improve your behavior and to handle things that would frustrate you. So can you tell me a little bit about what are those things that really helped you over the years to improve your behavior and to handle any of those frustrations?
Talk to staff, listen to staff, speak positive to staff too.
Right.
And
what do you call those things?
behavior management skills. Management skills. Yes.
And you've definitely come a long way, right?
I have.
You've done an awesome job, buddy. Now let's talk a little bit about where you grew up. So can you tell us where you're from and what that was like growing up there?
Sorry to interrupt. I just want to get the microphone and send it at you.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I grew up. I grew up in Richmond, Virginia, and with my mom and dad. We had some good times. There we had some. We did some good things there too.
So what kind of stuff did you do with mom and dad? You always, every time you go home to Virginia, you always come back with all these great stories about your vacations. You want to tell me a little bit about that?
We grill and we go. We also go to the beach and go out fishing too. A lot of good stuff.
You even do a little hunting with your dad, don't you?
I do a little bit of hunting too. Yes.
Duck hunting, is that right?
Yes.
What is the earliest memory, the earliest thing that you could remember from your childhood? Maybe growing up in Virginia with your family. What's the earliest thing that you can remember?
I can remember playing with my little sisters and playing with my sisters and just hanging around.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you say is the happiest moment in your life?
That I have nieces and nephews and I used to play. I play with them and stuff.
Do they all call you Uncle T?
Yes, they did.
So it's pretty exciting having all those new family members, right?
Yes.
I'm sure you're a great uncle. You're a great guy, right?
Right.
So now we're going to talk a little bit more about you and the things that you like to do and different things that you're involved in. So the first thing that we want to talk about is your job. So
Okay.
do you want to talk a little bit about what your job is, what your title is there, and what you do?
I'm a courtesy clerk at Gennardis. I also do some bagging and some taking take the items back to the shelves too. Stack up the shelves a little bit.
Okay. Anything else that they have you do? I know they keep you pretty busy there.
And then they also if there's a spill like in aisle 7 or like in anywhere and if they ask me to go clean it up, I go take the broom or the mop and actually clean it up.
And what about other things that you help customers with?
I also help customers take out groceries outside.
And there's a lot
to
of
their cars.
I remember a lot of times you come back and you show me all these tips that you get from all the hard work that you do.
Yes, I have. I get a lot of tips from those customers.
You're one of the. They always tell me you're one of the hardest working guys there at Gennardis. So
yes,
I know. I know they really value everything that you do and think you're an awesome worker there.
Yes.
Well, what are the favorite parts about your job?
I like bagging, and I also like taking people outside to their customers.
You are very friendly, and I know that's always something that you told us. You really enjoy helping people.
Yes.
And getting to know people, and I think that seems like do you feel like that's been a great place for you to meet new people?
I think it is, yes.
Okay.
And I really like my job too.
What about how do you feel? How does it make you feel to have a job?
It feels good. Because right now it's kind of it can be hard. Because out there right now, the economy is so hard. If I even if I don't want anymore, I said I might lose it because I don't know where else to go. I don't know where else to go.
You're absolutely right. It can be hard.
Because
it can be hard these days.
It can be hard. It can be harder these days.
You're absolutely right about that.
Because and plus I don't want to move anywhere. I want to stay right where I am.
Well, I know they all love you there, so I'm sure they all hope you stay too.
I want to stay.
What are the things that have helped you be successful at your job?
I also raising taking money, and I also what helps me too, I lost staff. I didn't have any staff there with me now. I don't have any staff, so I take $4. I get $4, and then I all by myself. I transport myself everywhere I go. Transportation. I take transportation to back to Melmark.
So why don't we talk about that for a little bit? So you started with the staff there, right?
I started with the staff there, and then after 5 minutes, they went away, and then 10 minutes they went away, and then 20 minutes I guess they went away too, and then I lost staff.
And then we faded out, and you became
and then we faded out. And I came more independent. I don't need and then I take transportation, paratransit back home actually.
So how does it make you feel to be able to do all those things on your own?
It feels pretty good.
Like I said, you've come a long way, and you've done a great job. So keep up the good work, bud.
I have come a long way.
Can I ask a question, actually?
Sure.
Maybe this is but Alan, how long have you guys been working together? And if you wouldn't mind addressing him into the microphone. And what was it like in your first meeting?
Well, T and I go back. Wow, it's almost 10 years now, right?
2002. We go back. Back. I was your one student. A long time. A long time.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
Back in what?
Back in 2002, I started as the classroom teacher in classroom. Do you remember the classroom? Classroom 1. And T was our first student, and then we gradually got a whole bunch of new students after that, right?
Exactly.
Remember all your old classmates?
Right, all the old ones, all the old.
It's a long time ago. It's hard to remember all this.
It's hard.
But so we started working together 2002, and I think at first, there were some challenges that we had. I think you were kind of new to Melmark.
Yeah. It was hard. For me to go back and forth with Melmark, go back.
And it was a change for you. You were new to Pennsylvania, and I think you had some challenges at first. Sometimes following instructions and communicating to us when you were having problems or when you were feeling frustrated. But something that I think I've been so proud of you for, and that all of us are proud of you for, is the way that you've become such an independent adult, and you've learned to, manage pretty much any situation that comes your way as, very maturely and responsibly.